Good morning, everyone. All right, we're actually right on the dot at 7:30. How is everyone? I'm going to give you a quick minute to get logged in. I know a few of you are going to come live with me today. So I hope you all had a really good week. We're in week 2 of Mat Madness. I'm turning down my music. I have some music on here. And how are we doing? Are we still going strong? I loved everyone who got their sneak attacks in. Good job. It's fun. We got some on the messaging, which is fun, but then I got a lot text too. So either way was perfect. But all right, let's get kind of moving here as people are getting logged in. And if you're logged in, you can type in, just let me know you're here. I just tell me like how many people are watching, just tell me who you are. So it's like, not like Facebook. Remember we were doing Facebook and I could like see you. Well, I can't see you. I feel like I'm crooked, but I think we're okay. All right. There we go, Chambray. Hi, Chambray. I know we're getting more people. It's just you and I, girl. All right. Let's get moving and going as people like, and I think hopefully we'll get Amanda and Michelle and all you wonderful morning people. Okay. Oh, look, we got more on. There's Michelle. Hello. All right. I'm setting a timer. Let's get going and moving here. Okay. So let's actually start on all fours today. So come into all fours. Making sure our wrists and shoulders are in alignment, knees and hips. We're going to draw that belly button and warming up with cat and cow. Just warming up that lower back and that upper back. And remember with cat and cow, you're going at your own tempo, at your own pace here. So focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. And remember, you don't have to keep up with me. As we get moving a little more, you'll want to keep up. But right here, I just want you to focus on your breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I want you to relax a little, even though I know you just like popped out of bed maybe an hour ago. Like relax. Yeah, I want you to relax. We're warming up the body, but we're also getting it to relax and release to prep for the day. Give me one more each direction. And then bring it back to center here. Let's take that right arm out and left leg out to that spinal balance. Have you noticed if you struggled with spinal balance these last few weeks that, okay, maybe it's starting to get a little better. We're able to hold our core a little stronger. Our balance is better. That's a good thing. Switch legs, switch arms, bring it down. We're going to move fast today as well. And so we are going to hold those stretches, but I'm going to build heat a little faster today. And we're just going to push things a little faster. We're in week 2 of Kickstart, but if you did Mission Possible, we're like week 8, right? Bring it down, press it back to child's pose, press it back, get those arms out in front of you, drop the hips. Remember to open up those knees if you need to. So you can sit a little deeper into this. Try to get your forehead on the mat, holding it there. Very nice, very nice. We're going to dig those toes in and press it right back to a modified down dog. So we're not going to straighten our knees all the way. So place those hands, lift those hips, but keep those knees bent. Because I don't want to warm up those hamstrings too fast or too much. Holding it there. Now let's walk our hands to our feet as we stand it all the way up. So drop those heels, round it up nice and slow, bring it all the way up. All right, give me a nice deep breath in. Exhale down. Walk out to plank, walk out to plank. Holding it there. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet again and go back to that forward fold. So bend those knees, walk those hands back, round it up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time, shoulders back and down. Give me a deep breath in again. Flat back down. Walk it all the way out to plank again. Holding that plank, let's add on. We're going to chaturanga all the way down. So keep those elbows nice and close to the body as we drop all the way down. Roll those toes, pull those shoulders down away from the ears and lift to cobra. Pulling those shoulders back, lifting that chin, pushing our hips towards the ground. Feet are pushed to the ground. Dig those toes in. Press it up to plank. Walking your hands to your feet as we stand all the way up again. Round it up one vertebrae at a time. Feel those hamstrings starting to loosen up. Deep breath in, flat back down, and walk it back out to that plank again. Deep breath in. Let's chaturanga all the way down. We know this. Bend the elbows. Lift up to cobra. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. Yes, this time we're going to that down dog. You were waiting for it, weren't you? Dig those toes in, pressing it back. This time, keep those knees a little more straight, but Drop one heel at a time as if you're running in place. One heel at a time. Continue to press with the palms of your hands. Press with the palms of your hands. And take your time dropping one heel at a time. Spend as much time as you personally need with one heel down and then switch it. So you don't have to, again, be at my tempo, be at yours. Drop both heels, press all the way back, all the way back. Beautiful. Let's rock right back into plank. Chaturanga all the way down. Keep your inner arm nice and close to your body. Inhale up, shoulders back and down. Oh, that feels good. Yes. Dig the toes in, press it to plank. And back to down dog. Oh, feeling good. So we're really warming things up. Holding it here, back into plank. Chaturanga all the way down. Lift to cobra. Beautiful. Dig those toes in. Press it back to that down dog. Holding it there. This time I want you to take your right foot, bring it high into the air, and we're going to swing it all the way forward. All the way forward. Okay, it may take you a minute to get here. Take as much time as you need. Once you're here, drop your back knee down. Roll that toe under and lift your head and shoulders, finding your balance here. Give me a nice deep breath in. Arms come up above the head, up high. Pull your shoulders down away from the ears and open your chest and lean back a little. So we're getting a good arch in that back. Hold and breathe. Weights on all four corners of that front foot. Give me a nice deep breath in. We're going to lean forward all the way forward. Putting your hands on the inside of that foot. Dig your back toe in and press up and then back to a plank. And we'll give you a minute to get here again. If you don't have that mobility in your hips, that's pretty rough, right? That's okay. Press it back to your down dog again. Drop your heels. This time, left leg high in the air. Swing that leg all the way forward. We'll give you a minute to get here. We got that mobility in our hips. Finding your balance, drop that back knee, roll that toe. Lift the head and shoulders. Feeling good, finding our balance. Lift the hands and arch the back. Oh, doesn't that feel good this morning? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Weights on all four corners of that front foot. There's a little bit of balance going on here, yes. Open that chest a little more. Pull those arms further back, closer to your ears. Deep breath in, bring those hands all the way down. All the way down. Hands on the inside. Dig that back toe in. Lift and press back to plank again. Hold that plank. Perfect. All right, we're going to drop to our knees and take it back to child's pose and breathe. Whew, I think we're nice and warm. What do you think? All right, you're going to turn, face me. We're going to do my favorite glute stretch. Fire log. If you saw me in fitness consultations, this is one that I gave to a lot of you. So one foot on top of the other. One foot on top of the other, and then lean forward for me. Now, if you're noticing a few things, if your knees are up here like this, right, because you're having a hard time, this is a very, 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 very important stretch for you, okay? So you really want to focus on getting those knees down. If you're having a hard time, your glutes are tight, and so you need to do this. Tight glutes will lead to lower back pain, tight hamstrings. I mean, it's just not worth it. And because we sit a lot, our glutes get really tight. So this is a daily stretch that I suggest you do, is stretching your glutes out every single day. You will feel good. That does feel good today, doesn't it? Bring it all the way up. Switch sides. Now, I'll tell you something, the importance of stretching. I go to a chiropractor once a month, and she's just for maintenance. And since I started teaching this Friday morning class with you guys, my adjustments are spot on. Every time I go and see her, she's like, how are you doing different? And I go, I'm teaching a 20-minute morning Friday stretch class. And she goes, keep doing it. It's making a difference. Who would have thought, right? So that's part of the importance of stretching. How we feel, we sit into that a little deeper. Let's bring it all the way up. We're going to do one more time each leg. So switch legs. Other leg goes on top. And what we're going to do after this is our body's nice and warm. We've opened up those hips a little. We've cleaned up those glutes. We're going to talk about our sneak attack. And with our push-ups, I was able to give some feedback to a lot of you. But one of the big things I'm really seeing is range, is only doing like the top half or the top like 3/4 of the push-up and not getting the full range all the way down and all the way up. And so I'm going to show you a trick, bring it up, switch legs, to help you practice getting that range. And that range is really important. I would rather have you get range on your knees versus trying to stay on your toes and do it. So if you're not getting full range on your toes, drop to your knees and do them on your knees for a few weeks, and then pop to your toes and try them on your toes. It's building that full muscle and that full range. And a lot of people really do have that full range. It's mental. It's in their head, honestly. Bring it all the way down. All right. Bring the bottom of our feet to this. Get those hips one more time here. Bottom of the feet together. Nose to toes. Nose to toes. And you're really focusing on getting those knees down to the ground. Oh, we have clickety-clackety dog. I know you all can hear that. I watch videos and I'm recording. I can hear clickety-clackety dog. How's that feel on our hips? Good. Bring it all the way up. We're going to straighten one leg. One knee comes across, turn towards the knee and look behind you. I'm ignoring it, hoping it goes away. There we go. See, maybe it's kind of like a child. You just ignore it, goes away. And you guys are like, no, your children don't go away when you ignore them. Bring that back to center here. Switch legs. Bring that knee across, turn, and rotate, looking to the back of the room. And getting that neck to rotate with you as well. Oh, that feels so good. That feels good on that lower back. We really live in a world of twisty turn. I know I've said that before, but it's so important to twist and stretch before you get functioning and moving. Bring it back to center here. All right, let's practice a push-up. Okay, we're just gonna do a couple. It actually works great with what we're doing today. So I want you to lay on your belly. Lay on your belly. Okay, take those hands, as I said in the video, wider than your mat. So like my middle finger is on the outside of my mat. Take those elbows, lock them in. Okay, start with your knees. I want you to pretend you're a board, and I want you to lift yourself up into a push-up. You can use your knees. Okay, take it all the way back down, all the way back down. Again, hold yourself, your upper body like a board. Keep your knees on the ground and lift all the way up. Beautiful. Take it all the way down. We did a ton of push-ups in class yesterday. So my chest is saying good morning. All right, one more time. Stay on those knees. Lift that upper body, including your hips, all the way up. Beautiful. And take it all the way down. Okay, we're going to try a couple on our toes for those of you that are doing toe push-ups. Okay, so dig those toes in. Okay, if you're doing them on your knees, just do them on your knees. Are we ready? Your body's a board. I want you to think straight up, straight up. Okay, take it back down all the way down. We're going to do one more. So dig those toes in. Use the knees if you want. Lift all the way back up. Hold it. Okay, I want everyone up in a toe plank. Up in a toe plank. So hold that toe plank. Okay, we're going to go all the way down from here. We ready? You can do it. You can do it. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Hold and breathe. Beautiful. All right, roll those toes. Put those hands under your shoulders and lift all the way up to your cobra again. All right, you don't have to do any more push-ups. You did it. There's your tip and trick of getting range, guys. You have to practice it. Dig the toes and press it back to your down dog. We're feeling so good. Step 1 foot forward. Then the next. I don't care which one. And stay in that forward fold, holding it there. Let everything hang. Let the head hang. Round it all the way up. All right, I'm going to face you guys here. Feet together. Give me a nice deep breath in. Arms up over the head. Let's interlock those fingers. You can't see in the video, but my fingers are interlocked. We're going to take it over to the side. Into that half moon. Doesn't that feel good? Don't we feel like we have a little better range? We're halfway through class here. And we're like, I've got range. Where when we did this first thing last week, it was like, let's take a second. Up and over. Shows the importance of always getting warmed up. Up and over again. Lift. Deep breath in. Up and over. Hold and breathe. Now remember, we're pulling back with that chest. We're not sinking into it. So really pull back all the way up to center. Deep breath in, interlock those fingers, uninterlock those fingers, and bring it to that forward fold. Holy balance today. Hold it there. Let everything hang. Everything hang. Bend those knees a little like you're sitting in a chair. Stay in that forward fold. So your chest is on your legs. Okay, so you've made yourself a little ball. You've made yourself a little ball. All right, straighten those knees. Come all the way back up. One more time, we're going to bend those knees. Bend those knees. Drop those hips. And I want you to rock onto your toes. So we're going to lift the head and shoulders and make yourself a little ball. And I'm on my toes. Okay, on your toes here. I want you to lift a little higher on those toes if you can. Now we're going to do a little bit of balance here. If you want to lift one hand, find your balance. Okay, find a place on the floor that isn't moving, and we're going to try to find our balance here. You're still on your toes. So you're sitting high on your toes. We're okay here. Yeah, so you're like, yeah, right, Tess. Okay, if that balance is too much, stay up, one hand on the ground. Okay, you can do it. Staying there. Okay, this is where it's going to get fun. I want you to stand straight up. Stay on your toes. See, I'm on my toes. My heels are up. Okay, we're going to try standing straight up. I don't know if I can even do it, guys. Let's give it a shot. Ready? Lift, 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 lift all the way up. Stay on those toes. Stay high on those toes. Drop those heels. Oh, no, that was a fun challenge. Deep breath in. Flat back down. All right, drop the hips. We're going to go back on the toes. We're going to try it one more time. Okay, come up onto your toes. Up onto your toes. So we're on our toes. We're that little ball. Okay, find your balance. I always tell my people, the first round of trying something, yeah, it's rough, right? It's something new our body doesn't know. We have our balance. Both hands are on the ground if you want. But then the more we practice, the easier it gets. Round 2 gets better. 3 gets better. 4. All right, let's try standing up. We're staying high on our toes and lift. If you're going, there's no way, Tess. Drop your heels and stand up nice and tall. Good job, guys. Drop those heels. Take those feet out nice and wide. Hands out to the side. We're going to take our opposite hand. So right hand to left leg as we rotate and look up. Look up. If you need to bend those knees a little, because this is a lot on your hamstrings, go ahead, bend those knees. Okay? But I want rotation. I want you to really open up that chest. Push it to the ground. Open the chest. Now, if you're not all the way to the ground, that's okay. Put your hand on your ankle. Put your hand on your shin. Deep breath in. We're going to come all the way back up to standing, keeping those arms extended to your side. Other side, we're going to bring it down. Rotate. Open the hand that's in the air. Open it as far back behind you as you can. Oh, good spinal rotation. Opening up those hips. That feels good. Feels so good. Beautiful. A couple more deep breaths here. Open up that chest a little more if you can. Nice. Deep breath in. Let's come up to standing. Bring those arms up to the side. Deep breath in. Hinge at the hips. Press the hips back. Keep those arms out. Keep those arms out. Keep that back flat and bring the hands all the way to the ground. Let your head relax. Just shake it a little. Yes and no. Yes and no. Walk one hand over, well, both hands, over to one foot. Holding there. Now, again, if you're not all the way to the ground and you're right here, it's okay. It's okay. Yes. Walk it over to the other side. Some people are just not bendy. Okay, and so you just do the best you can. Holding it there. Bring it back to center here. Bend your knees, and we're going to sit on the mat. So sit on the mat here. And let's actually flip around. Flip right onto our back. All right, we're going to sit up nice and tall, nice and tall. I want you to draw your belly button in so you kind of have a rounded back, and we're going to lower all the way to the mat. I want your lower back to be the first thing to touch the mat. So push down, push your lower back on the mat first, and then everything as it rolls down. Draw those knees to your chest. Draw your knees to your chest. Hands out to the side. We're going to drop both knees to one side. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Keep those knees together. We're not staying long. Take a deep breath in. Bring it up and over the other direction. Up and over. We're not staying long. We're going to go up and over again. Now, if you're feeling the stretch even up here in your pec muscles, so your armholes, that means you've got really, really tight pecs. Back and forth, guys, at your own tempo. So your focus here is to really try to keep your shoulders on the ground through this whole thing. Yes, we're stretching our back. Yes, we're stretching our glutes, but we're also getting those pecs in there. Maybe up into the biceps, up and over. This is your last one. Beautiful. Bring it back to center here. One foot on the ground. The other leg's going to come up across the ankle, and we're going to grab between the legs and grab that leg as we come up. And we just let that stretch. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Even my hips say that feels good today. Looks like we got to do a couple hip openers real quick before we end. Holding it there. So we're getting deep into that glute. You may feel it up into here, but we're getting right into that glute. We stretch those glutes real good with fire lock. So this is just a very good, like, icing on the cake. Switch legs, switch sides. Oh, we're feeling great today. I'm glad. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 people commented from what I can see. So you are all on. Hello, hello. It does tell me how many people are on. I just can't see that number. But I'm glad that you guys log in with me in the morning. I honestly think stretching first thing like this is critical. But mornings get so busy and chaos sometime and early, so it's kind of hard. But even if you have a desk job and you're doing this later, just getting up periodically and stretching a little during your day will make all the difference. Let's relax this all the way down. All right, guys, we're going to flip around. We got to get moving. We're running out of time here. We're going to take our feet wider than our mat, okay? And I want your ankles wider than your knees. Okay, we're on all fours. Take those knees out nice and wide, and we're just going to sink into it. Sink into it. Elbows down. So we're getting deep into those hips. Just deep breaths here. If you're feeling a good stretch in your hips, yay! Yay! Just holding it there and breathing. So make sure you guys log in for my Kickstarters. Make sure that you're logging into the app daily and looking at messages and seeing the ones that I will capitalize saying attention or sneak attack. I actually have a handful of sneak attacks ready for you guys to go, and they're going to come periodically. You always have 24 hours to get them to me. So pay attention to those. Get them done. Record yourself doing them. Send them to me. You don't have to send me like you do in the whole set, just a piece of it. Take a deep breath in. Bring those hands up. Let's bring it all the way up. Flip around like you're sitting on the mat. Well, like you're sitting. Sit on the mat. All right. We're going to sit up nice and tall here. Nice and tall. Get comfy. Get comfy. So if bending your knees is a little too much, you sit however you want to. Give me a nice deep breath in. Exhale as we come down. I want you to sit taller and taller. Deep breath in. Exhale as we come down. Okay, we did this last week. I want you to think of the good things. And we're going to take in the good things as we breathe in. As we exhale out, I want you to exhale out the negativity. Negativity, whatever's negative in your life. Go ahead and close your eyes for me here. Give it again. We're going to do that again. Nice deep breath in. Take in the good. Exhale the bad. Whatever your bad is, any stress you're holding, things that are not serving you, deep breath in. Things that are making your life difficult and hard. Inhale the good, exhale the bad. Again, one more time, exhale the bad. Get rid of the thing that's holding you back from your greatness. Holding it there. Keep me those hands at heart center. You can open your eyes. Why don't you give me a good deep breath in? Exhale out again. But this time, I want you to inhale the good. Everything good in this world. So deep breath in. The love, the kindness, the happiness. Inhale that in. Replace it where that negative was and exhale out. Good job, you guys. Give me one more deep breath in. Bring it back down to heart center. Namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. You guys did so wonderful today. I appreciate all that logged in live. I love seeing the comments. I love seeing the numbers go up. And I love hearing how you guys are excited about Matt Madness and just how good it makes you feel. So keep commenting, comment on the app, comment here. You guys are amazing. As always, if you have questions, comments, concerns, you know where to find me. You have my number. I'm active on the app. And I think that's really it. You guys were amazing. Please have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe, make good choices. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys later. Bye.